Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Baltimore. And we're trying out some new technology because it's 2025. So let's see how this works. Hope everybody's doing well. And here in Baltimore, it's raining, but there's still a heat advisory issued. All right, that's what it is. Okay, now, ice block reportings. A reported sighting at 1080 Maiden Choice Lane. ICE is seen at 1080 Maiden Choice Lane. 331 Hopkins Plaza in Baltimore. 4774 Chapel Square in Baltimore. And 860 North Rolling Road. These are the sightings of ICE in Baltimore today. All right, everyone. We're going to check into some stuff in the news. But first, this message.
I got a very important note from home here.
Well, a surprise. Epstein has a very important note from home.
It's from my mother's doctor.
It's from his mother's doctor. Dear Mr. Kotter, Epstein's mother has been very ill with a heart condition. And furthermore, the slightest shock to her, like, for instance, her son Juan getting any bad grades, well, that could put her right over the edge. So, it continues. Please give Juan a good grade in English.
What?
Good grade in English.
Oh, that's impossible. This is an English class. Try that from there. It's
Biology.
Social studies.
Right. And it's signed, very truly yours, Epstein's mother's doctor.
All right. That's very good. Nothing to see here in those notes from Epstein's mother. All right, now we will check in on our favorite club bar in the United States, the Elbow Room, see what they're doing. Everybody, here we are. This is what's going on right now at the Elbow Room. See, they're having a good time. This guy's doing guitar back here. All these people are having the greatest time. Okay? These people here are realizing that this place is being live streamed. Oh, they're getting their picture. That's really nice. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's check in. Let's check in now with our best friend, Joe Rogaine. See what he says about all of this.
Tape, and all of a sudden they don't. You know, you have the director of the FBI on this show saying there's no tape. If there was, nothing you're looking for is on those tapes. Like, what? Why did they say there was thousands of hours of tapes of people doing horrible? Why did they say that?
Right.
Didn't Pam Bondi say that?
It seems like
thing to me, because Donald Trump got elected in at least significant part the first time, talking to people, because they believed Democrats looked down on them. They believed Democrats thought they.
All right, that sounds a little far-fetched that Trump would say his base was stupid. Let's check into, did he really say that? Okay, we're not doing so great on the technicals here so far. Let's see. We're recording. Okay, we're not. All right, here we go. let's check this here out. Make sure, nope, want to be down here, okay. All right. Let's see what happens.
I want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
No, it's not the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him. And it's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier that turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work. The Democrats are good for nothing other than these hoaxes. They're bad for policy. They're bad for picking candidates that can get elected. Like in New York, we have a communist running. He may get elected too, actually, but he'll destroy the city. No, it's I call it the Epstein hoax. It takes a lot of time and effort. Instead of talking about the great achievements, we've had a great gentleman yesterday, as you know, went on CNBC and he made the statement that Trump may go down as the greatest president of all in the United States. And instead of talking about the things we've achieved, we've had tremendous achievement. They're wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago. I'd rather talk about the success we have with the economy, the best we've ever had, and all of the things we've done, including the Middle East. I mean, you see it. Instead, they want to talk about the Epstein hoax. And the sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.
Mr. President, I know you want to move past all this intrigue.
Well, there's your whole problem right there. You said he died 3 or 4 years ago, and he died in 2019, which was 6 years ago. So you stuck him out of that prison, didn't you, and let him live for a couple of years? Okay, and exactly how did this good person, Trump, how did he get elected? Well, let's just check into My Johnson. My Johnson will know. He knows. Let's see what he has to say.
His ability to communicate with his supporters. Armed FBI agents raided his home. Democrat judges and prosecutors bent the law to arrest him, and multiple assassins tried to kill him. But God miraculously spared the president's life. I think it's undeniable, and he did it for an obvious purpose. And his presidency and his life are the fruits of divine providence, and he points that out obviously now all the time, and he's right to do so. As President Trump has lived since, with the acknowledgement every day since, he has acknowledged that each new day isn't guaranteed to us. It isn't to any of us, and that's why we're not wasting any time. It's why he remains so strong and resilient. It's why we have such a sense of urgency. President Trump took a bullet to his head. He got up shortly thereafter. He pleaded with the crowd to fight, and then he went on to win a historic election less than 4 months later. America's changed because he survived that day.
Okay. All right. Now I don't want to argue too much with My Johnson, but My Johnson said that, which it was terrible to get shot at, but he said that Donald Trump took a bullet to the head. But I don't know if that turned out to be actually accurate. All right. Let's see. Okay, they don't want to talk about Epstein, so we'll talk about something else. The big, beautiful, that big, beautiful bill. Let's say the big, beautiful bill is having a lot of cuts. People are going to lose their health insurance.
It's our ruse. What they're doing is they're doubling the paperwork on everyone, not just able-bodied adults, but everyone. What they're hoping is sadly, is that parents with a special needs child who are really busy, don't check a box.
It doesn't surprise me that Trump's crew are trying to change the subject as quickly as possible. But we're talking about 14 million Americans being thrown completely off of their Medicaid coverage.
Well, where's the truth? Joining us right now is the administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
Thanks,
Dr.
Oprah.
Mehmet Oz.
Thanks,
Dr. Oz,
Oprah.
great to see you. I want you to
Another
answer that
great gift.
directly. What about their statements was correct?
Nothing that I can tell. And I'm on the inside. So I've been studying this issue carefully. The president from day one said he wants to love and cherish Medicaid. Now, what is Medicaid? As you enter into the building where I work with Bobby Kennedy and other leaders at Health and Human Services, there's a quote on the side of the wall. It's from Hubert Humphrey. And it says, "It is the moral obligation of government," and we honor this, "to take care of those at the dawn of their life, the children, those at the twilight of their life, the elderly, and those living in the shadows, folks with handicaps." Originally, it was called blind, disabled. So those are the populations Medicaid was designed for. 60 years ago this month, by the way, it's having its birthday. And it's the backbone of the social support system, the safety net system of the country. We have to keep it viable. And what happened over the last few years is a complete perversion of that mission.
All right. Okay, as Dr. Oz was trying to say that Hubert Humphrey wanted only only people named to restrain government health care somehow. But the truth was that, so here's the case that here's the what Hubert Humphrey actually believed. He wrote an op-ed. This is an op-ed piece for the New York Times for 1949. Case for national health insurance. Senator Humphrey holds private medical care and voluntary plans too costly for most people. National health insurance. So that's really what Hubert Humphrey believed, despite what this Oz is trying to say. Okay, everybody. Well, that's the end. We're done. This was really a test. This broadcast was a test to see how well our new technical upgrades here at the Late Night Baltimore Studios, the palatial Late Night Baltimore Studios. All right, then. Till next time, everybody. And as always, our motto is F MAGA. So, F MAGA.